Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video I'm going to be looking at my team and going into game week 7. Now if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like in the video. Now before we continue, let's have a quick look at my sponsor for this video. This video is kindly sponsored by OneFootball, a football application that you can download on your iOS and Android devices. So go ahead and check out on Google Play Store and the App Store. There'll be a link in the description below. OneFootball is the only app you need to follow all of the football actions around the world. News, videos, fixtures, scores, stats and calendar to stay up to date with the latest Premier League transfers, rumours and confirmations. As you can see on the video, I'm showing you guys one of the features where you can follow any team that you want. You can check out their latest news. There's a lot of stuff to actually go through and read. You can check out their season and how well they're doing. Check out the table and their fixtures. You can check the squad. You can look at the transfer rumours and many more. So OneFootball, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. So, as you can see, we are going into game week 7. Now, for me, I wildcarded in game week 4. And that gave me a big green arrow to 226,000. Then in game week 5, it didn't work out well. I dropped down to 373. Then in game week 6, it was a terrible week for a lot of FPL managers out there. Dropped down a little bit more to 416. So, right now, you know, going into game week 7, a lot of FPL managers are thinking to wildcard. So for that, I need to look a little bit ahead. And I think that I am maybe 2 players behind the curve. So I'm going to go through my transfers. But I'm not really looking at the overall rank too much because it's still early stages. You shouldn't really look at it too much as well. You know, I've seen people in the top 1,000 drop all the way to 50. There was some that was in the top 100k to like 500k mark. So, you know, there's a lot of jumps still to be made. There's so many game weeks, so do not worry. So let's move on. So let's just do this. Here we go. So as you can see, this is my team setup for game week 7. As you all know, a lot of people are thinking to wildcard, you know, with Trent out as well. And a lot of people are switching like Ronaldo to Lukaku. I need to look at these things. I need to look at the new trends, right? For me, I am pretty much there. I think I need like, at least a -4 point hit to get the players that I actually want. So I'm like in par with the curve. So, as you can see, I'm just going to go through it. I'm just going to go through my team for now, and then I'll go through some of my transfers, okay? So, Sanchez in goal against Arsenal. I'm not really expecting too much from him. So, I'm just going to think that he's just going to concede. Luke Shaw, there is always a chance for him to play against Everton. I hope that it does. Then that will definitely boost my team. Christensen against Southampton. I'm hoping they can continue to play. And Trent is out for this Manchester City game, although he might be back for the Watford game and so on, but we'll just have to see. Greenwood, because he played a decent amount of minutes in the Champions League, I'm a little bit afraid that there might be a little rotation for the Everton game, but we will have to see, and I'm hoping that he doesn't, because I think this is a good fixture for Manchester United, not to win, but to score goals in. Mo Salah against Manchester City. This guy is just on form. I mean, look at the returns. Oh my god, there's so many returns already. Demarai Gray, you know what? 5.8 million player returning decently for the price tag. I'm really happy that I got this player. Against Manchester United, you know, the defense for Man United is not the best, and there's always a chance. So, however, I'm not really expecting too much from him. Jota is the same situation, to be honest with you. You can tell that I need to take like a -4 point or something to kind of like fix it up, to make it a little bit more stronger, because it is kind of weak. Because I've got Jota and Greenwood. I'm not really sure if they're going to play. If they do, there's always a chance, but Jota played in the Champions League. Firmino is back, but maybe Firmino is not ready to start. You know, that could be that as well. But however, if you look at my front three, I got Antonio at home against Brentford. We'll see if he's okay for this week, because he got the European League game. That's a really good fixture, very good captain option. Raul Jimenez being a massive differential against Newcastle. I think that he will do well. He got his first goal against Southampton, and the fixtures are looking really good. So I think that if people are thinking to wildcard in game week maybe 8, a lot of people will start to bring Raul Jimenez in if he gets another return. And we've got Ronaldo, scored in the Champions League game, blanked against Aston Villa. But I think if he took the penalty, you never know. You know, he could have continued the streak. But yeah, I think this is a very good fixture for him against Everton. So I want to keep him for this game week at least, because I think I've got other issues that I need to fix before I fix the front issues, which is not an issue anyway, because Ronaldo can do well against anyone really. And this is my substitute bench. I got Williams and Livramento. Livramento's fixtures are looking really good, so I could actually play him in the next few game weeks. So, you know, I'm not desperate in need for a defender in the long term, but for now, I need to get a strong defender here. So for me, if I had the wild card, I don't think I would change too much. I'm going to be going through some of the players that I'm looking at. So let's just say, like for this defense, right? I'm happy to keep Christensen. Let's just say I remove Trent and I bring in Cancelo. Cancelo's fixture against Liverpool is actually quite difficult, but then later on it's actually really good. I really like Cancelo, but I'm thinking to myself, maybe I need to just go for Diaz and have a safer pick. But then saying that, Cancelo did play like most of the games, so that's what I'm thinking right now. Should I go for the safe pick of Diaz or Cancelo? And to be honest with you, Diaz and Cancelo, you know, they're only like what, 5 points between them, so you know it's quite close. Or I could bring in Rudiger, you know, double up on that Chelsea defense going into game week 7. That might be the way to go. And then in game week like 8, or especially in game week 9, as you can see, like here. So I'm just going to bring, let's just have a look at Chelsea's fixtures here. So like in game week 9, they got Norwich at home, then it's Newcastle, then it's Burnley. I can see them doing really well there, and I need to bring in Lukaku there. I have to. Right now I don't have to, but in game week 9 I have to, because I do want to captain Lukaku at that time. Then I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should just bring in Lukaku right now and just captain him, like straight up. So these are my ideas. These are what I'm thinking to do. I'm thinking to myself, if Luke Shaw is good to go, and I got Greenwood, I'm kind of like covering Manchester United players. And let's just say, like, I remove Trent, maybe I will go for Cancelo just to have that exciting pick. I'm not really expecting too much from him, but I'm just looking forward, right? And I need some kind of defender. Maybe I don't need to go for him. Maybe I could go for like a Wolves defender or something, because they've got really good fixtures. And do something like this, then I have got a lot of money in the bank. You know, if I want to bring Trent back into the team, I've got, you know, a cheap 4.5 or 4.6 million defender to kind of help out. So if, let's just say I take a -4 point hit, I captain Lukaku. I think this is pretty good for game week 7. Now the other thing is, I don't really have to move Ronaldo, because he is a player that has the potential to do well. I could just make the defensive transfer move and bring in Diaz or Cancelo. Or I could just double up on the Chelsea defense. So there's a lot of things that I'm thinking about, but right now, like, I'm not 100% certain on which transfer options that I want to go with. I do want Lukaku later on, definitely. But then I'm thinking to myself, why don't I just bring him in now if I already want him in my team? That's the thing. And then if you look at this team, I already have Greenwood. I have Luke Shaw. You know, if he plays, I already have 2 Manchester United players. So I'm already covering that game anyway. And then Captain Lukaku. And then obviously perfect fixture here. And it just carries on. So I don't need to worry about, oh, I've got to get Lukaku. And I got him right now with a free transfer. So yeah. And maybe with this free transfer, I'll just keep Trent. And I'll just play Livramento, or Williams. It doesn't really matter. I'll just play one of them. I'm not sure who I'm going to play yet. But we'll see. We will see. We'll see what happens. But this is what I'm thinking about. I already want Lukaku, but I don't have to bring him in Game Week 7. I can bring him later on. Maybe I need to fix up the defence. But then I'm thinking to myself, if I bring in a Manchester City defender against Liverpool, I don't think that's the best bet. And I don't really want to remove Trent. But I'm thinking to myself, if Trent's money is going to go down, maybe I can get him cheaper. And so on. I don't know. So I still yet to decide. I'm going to wait for the press conferences to make my final decision. If I feel like, you know, there's going to be some rotation risk with Greenwood and so on, I might start removing them. But I'll see how it goes. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. I haven't made my final decision yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I will wait for the press conference. There's a lot of European League games as well, so that will definitely affect. But I'll just wait and just confirm it before the deadline. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope that this video has helped you. Hopefully I'll get a green arrow. I think I need to switch Ronaldo to Lukaku, but we will see. We will see. In a weird way, I do feel like Ronaldo will do well as well, so that will hurt if he does well. But yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope that this video has helped you. Please do subscribe. Hopefully this video will get up to about 200 likes, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.